All right, it's a new day. Just fed the cat. I petted her. Petted her. Yeah, that's right. And Breezy's got all new blankets, freshly laundered. And I'm fixing to get 3 more knives sanded up to 150. And I never did show you that yesterday. I got all my belts hung up. And the blue one, these three here, that was 126 belts that I bought for 85 bucks. And they're not ceramic, but they're zirconia. So they're not as good as ceramic, but for less than $1 a piece, they'll absolutely do. So I'm set up for belts for a very long time. Now, you know what's gonna happen? My belt grinder is gonna break. That's probably what's gonna happen now that I have hundreds of belts. Belts are one of the most expensive consumables in knife making, are the belts. And now I got to start thinking about the next few knives I sell. I've got to buy steel because my 1/8 inch I have plenty of, which is that. But my 3/16 I got just a short piece left. I probably got maybe 6 or 7 knives, BC Specials, or you know, my larger knives to make out of that. So alrighty, I'm gonna sand 3 more knives and just have a slow day. My hands are still killing me, but I just can't sit around and do nothing. All right, you ready for your nap? Let's get going. A friend of mine here in Texas sent me a couple of knives, and he's given these to me. I thought he wanted sheaths for them or something, and he said he was giving them to me. And I can read the word Solingen on both of them, but I'll have to get them apart and get them cleaned up a little to see what brand they are. I'll tell you what, this looks just like that PIC. I'm gonna get a magnifying glass and see if I can see any writing on that. And all I can see on this is Solingen. So I'm not gonna mess with them right now. I'm sanding on these blades. I got 2 more to do, and I'm almost done with this. And I'm talking about done as far as getting the bevel grinding marks out of them. And then I got, you know, 3 or 4 more grits to go on that. So, but that's pretty easy. All right, I'm gonna get back to work on these, and then I may take a look at those. Okay, I stopped for a second just because I'm really curious. I can make out the words Edge brand, Solingen, Germany. And on this side, there's 475, I think that is. Edge brand, 475. I'm gonna Google that right now. All right, it's not 475, it's 477. So, and I did find it, and I'm gonna do a little more investigating and see what, I found one that looks identical, except it's got jimping right here, and they call it a buffalo skinner. Not that big a knife. And I've already buffed on it a little bit just to see if it would clean up, and it did. So I am gonna take it apart so I can clean that blade up. But that's how shiny that's gonna be. All right, back to sanding. Oh, my. That is 6 of them. I'm working on the 7th here, but it's about 1 o'clock, and I'm gonna stop and have me a cup of lunch hot chocolate and a bottle of water and give my hands a rest. I'm gonna have these in the heat treating oven before the day is out. Heat treated and tempered. Yeah, in the tempering oven, and then I'll go home. Or maybe I'll work on these a little bit. Okay, let me take a little break. Okay, there's 7 of them. Did nobody get the title of that video, 7 Screaming Dizbusters? That was a Blue Oyster Cult song many years ago. I think late 70s or early 80s. All right, off to the forge. Well, I got this one apart, and I think I'm gonna put a new handle on it. It's Solingen steel, And the handle is kind of on the plasticky side. I mean, as a matter of fact, it's plastic. And a bunch of it is chipped. It's old. I can't find anything out about it yet. This has got some chips out of it. So I think I'm just gonna put a new handle on it. And this one, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna take this apart. I'm just gonna clean it up on the knife. I mean, there's not a whole lot that needs to be done. All right, anyway, this is later. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I gotta go home and feed my dog supper. I feed him supper, my wife feeds him breakfast. Have a good Thursday, y'all.